Hello, buddy. I am Xavier Ortega. The Money in the Bank pay-per-view is coming up this Sunday. And with Money in the Bank ladder matches, we can expect anything. So today, I'm doing my top 10 favorite Money in the Bank ladder matches. Now, for this one, I'm only doing the match quality. I'm only ranking it on the match quality, not the cash-in. Number 10, Sheamus, Kane, Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston, Neville, Randy Orton, and Roman Reigns from 2015. Now, this match did have a lot of back and forth action. This was during New Day's popularity during their heel run. They're also trying to build up Neville as the man they gravely forgot. This was his first year after being called up from NXT to the main roster. I was going for Neville or Roman Reigns during this match. That's another thing. This match was also famous for when Bray Wyatt ruined Roman Reigns' chance at the Money in the Bank contract. So there was that. However, Sheamus did win the match. Number 9, Daniel Bryan, Wade Barrett, Kane, Cody Rhodes, Sheamus, Sin Cara, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater. Now, this match took place after the core have split up, and this was also when Sheamus was running to his heel run. And also, this match was also famous for when Sin Cara did his ladder powerbomb spot, which he would do for another year. A year later. This match was also famous for the era of Daniel Bryan. This would be the beginning of the Daniel Bryan era. Him winning this match would lead to him cashing in on Big Show later that year, even though his match with Sheamus at WrestleMania 28 was 18 minutes, or 18 seconds. But other than that, that would then lead to his formation with Kane as Team Hell No, which would then lead to him facing John Cena at SummerSlam, which started the Daniel Bryan vs. The Authority storyline, which would then cap off with one of the best WrestleMania moments of all time. That is why this match is on my list. Number 8, CM Punk, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, Shelton Benjamin, Carlito, John Morrison, and MVP. This match was famous because this was during CM Punk's popularity reign after winning the ECW Championship from John Morrison the year before. Also, this was during Chris Jericho's comeback year. This match had a lot of insane spots. Carlito's backstabber off the ladder, John Morrison's ladder moonsault, Chris Jericho's walls of Jericho on the ladder, Shelton Benjamin's terrifying fall through the ladder. But this match was also famous for when Matt Hardy ran in on MVP after Matt Hardy coming back to run in on MVP with the twist of fate off the ladder. They had a feud / partnership the year before. An era that would signify CM Punk being one of the best stars in WWE. This match deserves to be on my list. And also, CM Punk would go on to be the first man to win back-to-back Money in the Bank ladder matches. Number 7, Seth Rollins, Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, Rob Van Dam, and Dean Ambrose from 2014. I think, now, if I don't remember, Wade Barrett was supposed to be sponsored for this match. I forgot what happened. This match also carried on the Rollins and Ambrose feud from 2014. Do you guys remember that terrifying spot with Seth Rollins being backdropped onto the ladder? This match deserves to be on my list because it would lead on to one of the greatest Money in the Bank cash-ins of all time. That's all I gotta say. Number 6, Randy Orton, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Christian, Sheamus, and Rob Van Dam from 2013. The All-Star Money in the Bank match, as this was being billed as. This will also be home for when Rob Van Dam returned home to the WWE since 2007. I wouldn't really call it a homecoming, even though it was in Philadelphia, ECW's backyard. It should be called a homecoming only if it was in Battle Creek, because Rob Van Dam is from Battle Creek, Michigan. Other than that, this was famous for three things. It continued the era of Daniel Bryan. It led to the cash-in that started the Authority, and three, it led to Paul Heyman betraying CM Punk, which was one of the best moments in that match. I like this. This match deserves to be on the list because, like I said, it started the cash-in to one of the greatest storylines in years to come: Daniel Bryan versus the Authority. Number 5, AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and Shinsuke Nakamura from 2017. The ladder match that happened last year. This started off when Baron Corbin blindsiding Shinsuke Nakamura in the beginning of the match, making it the only 5 guys to compete for the rest of the match. And leading off with Shinsuke coming back to the match to finish it. This led to a brief encounter between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, putting on an amazing sequence, which would then lead to their well, it didn't actually lead to it, but it also started their WrestleMania match. But it tried to do something good with Baron Corbin winning the thing. However, yeah. Number 4, Mr. Kennedy, Edge, Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, Booker T, Finlay, Matt Hardy, and Randy Orton. This match had both Hardys in it. Well, there was still a team in it. It also had CM Punk, which started when he was starting his breakout year. It also had Rated RKO and King Booker during his King Booker run. He even had a run-in with Hornswoggle. And this match was famous for that terrifying ladder spot when Jeff Hardy nailed the seating senton onto Edge, which I think led to him retiring. This match was good. The quality of the match was good, even though the winner, Mr. Kennedy, wasn't able to cash in because 1, he got injured, and 2, Edge stole his Money in the Bank briefcase. Because, Edge stole his Money in the Bank briefcase, giving him the nickname the Ultimate Opportunist. Number 3, Edge, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Christian, Kane, and Shelton Benjamin. You can never beat the original, as they say. The first ever Money in the Bank ladder match happened at WrestleMania 21. 6 of Raw's greatest stars battling it out for the first Money in the Bank briefcase. This also had Shelton Benjamin's amazing ladder spot where he ran up the ladder hitting a clothesline on Chris Jericho. This also had Kane and Edge and Christian teaming up for a bit. And it also had Chris Benoit's terrifying leap from the ladder when he was trying to nail his headbutt onto Kane, which I think gave him a concussion. I don't really remember that match. It was also famous for Edge being the first man to win the Money in the Bank Money in the Bank ladder match. Come on, you had to think this was going to be on my list. I can't leave the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match out. I mean, come on. Number 2, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Tamina, Natalya, and Charlotte from 2017. Now, for this one, I'm only counting the one on SmackDown, not the one in the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, because we like to forget about that one. This match had a lot of great offense than the original one did. Uh, even though Carmella winning the first one and winning the second one was totally stupid, I think that the quality of this match was good. If you haven't seen this match, you should watch it because it is in one of the match of the year. It is in match of the year 2017 collection on the WWE Network. And my number one favorite Money in the Bank ladder match of all time is Dean Ambrose, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, Alberto Del Rio, Kevin Owens, and Chris Jericho from 2016. This match had 6 of its greatest stars at the time. It continued the storyline between the rivalry between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. It also had that in the weeks building up to this. It also had that hilarious moment when Chris Jericho said he won a Money in the Bank ladder match in Apple. That was an entertaining segment, and this also carries the story. Like, will Dean Ambrose win this match? Because in the weeks prior, he said that when he remember his talk show, the Ambrose Asylum, he had Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, who was fighting for the championship that night. He said, "What if I cash in, win the Money in the Bank ladder match, and cash in?" It also continued that story. A lot of great offense. It had 6 of the biggest stars at the time, and it led to one of my favorite Money in the Bank cash-ins. That's why this match is number 1 on my list. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys have your own Money in the Bank ladder match list, that's okay, but this was mine. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.